Sam and Colby, popular content creators on this app and paranormal investigators, recently went on Joe Rogan's podcast talking about The Conjuring and the Perron family and the true history, and they absolutely butchered it. Ironically, I made this same face when I heard their answers to Joe Rogan's questions about the Conjuring events and the family, the Perron family, and everything that happened there. So check out these clips. I'm actually going to break down the history and detail what can be documented about the property and the experiences the Perron family went through.
What's the original story?
So the most famous we'll get to, but it's built on the same grounds that the King Philip's War was fought on, like right at the beginning of the United States and everything. So the main people that haunt it are like 7 dead soldiers.
That was blatantly false. So this is Andrea Perron, the eldest daughter in the Perron family that experienced all the events that were said to happen in The Conjuring. And in her book, House of Darkness, House of Light, she actually details the 7 ghosts that they think are haunting the house, and they're not soldiers. They're actually supposedly former owners of the property and their family who died there mysteriously. And those 7 are Mr. and Mrs. John Arnold, Edwin Arnold and Jarvis Smith, Prudence Arnold, and the local farmhand that killed her and then supposedly took his own life, and Bathsheba Sherman, who we're about to touch on next.
So they feel like it was dead soldiers, like murdered soldiers on the battlefield? Somehow know that that's...
Well, here's where it gets interesting is they don't know what it is, but they believe it is something more evil or demonic, whatever you believe in, that is like controlling all of these like soldiers and stuff and trapping them. Movie goes with that's a person named Bathsheba who was like a neighbor who everybody just thought was a witch. But in real life, it was just known as a demonic possession, but no trace back.
Again, blatantly false. Now, they did use Bathsheba as the witch in The Conjuring, but in reality, she wasn't a witch at all. Actually, she was just a normal woman who grew to an old age of 72 and also was a wife and a mother to 3 kids and had a sudden attack of paralysis, which was probably a stroke. She did not hang herself like they say in the movies.
So she brought in these demonologists who were...
Ed and Lorraine Warren.
Carolyn Perron never went to the Warrens. It was actually Ed and Lorraine Warren that showed up to the Perron residence uninvited as they heard about what was going on in the events from locals there close by when they were doing one of their lectures.
Like the final day that changed it all. They wanted to do an exorcism on the house.
Which is false, as it wasn't an exorcism, it was a seance that went wrong.
The Perron family actually wrote a book about that, and
Really?
they say the Conjuring movies actually don't do it justice.
Andrea Perron actually said it was 95% fiction and 5% hard truth.